I'm about to go on a celebrity cruise just for the food, not for the glitz and glam, I promise.
Timmy!
Oh, look, Regina. It's the paparazzo. Someone must have called them to let them know where we were. Who would do such a thing? Who would? I wouldn't. Not me. Not me.
Timmy, smile for us.
You smile. I'm just kidding. I'll smile. Colgate.
Who are you wearing?
Oh, shirt is from Walmart. And then the shorts were shipped overseas from an Amazon warehouse. And then the shoes are Skechers. I feel like I'm walking on air, truly.
Do you have a response to what Miley Cyrus said about you?
You know, she's always saying, we can't stop. Miley, you will stop. You will stop talking about me to the press. In this video, I am voyaging on a cruise that was made for me. I'm going on a celebrity cruise. Woo! Woo! Whoa! I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. You girlies know at this point, I'm not just an heiress. I'm not just a jet setter. I'm a sailor. Aye, Captain. Land ahead. What do they say? Land is coming right up. What is this, a diner? What am I saying? I really do feel like a sailor because I have voyaged on many ships this past year. Well, last year now. New year, new me, new BBL. I hope you like it. But I've never been on a celebrity cruise, so I can't wait to see what it's giving. Of course, we are gonna tour the room and the whole ship vessel, but most importantly, we're gonna be taste testing the food. Over the next 3 days, I'm gonna try as many celebrity cruise restaurants as I possibly can. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on all of it. I don't care if celebrities cooked it. I really don't. I don't care if Billie Eilish roasted it. I don't care if Mariah Carey is at the table next to me making noises only dogs can hear. Regina, you enjoying the concert, girl? Oh my gosh, is that a tear from her big eye? Seems riveting. I am not shying away from speaking the truth. Now, I know you're thinking, Timmy, are you an amenity? I thought you'd never ask. If people are voyaging to meet celebrities, are you one of them? Well, the truth is, no. This is not sponsored. I was not invited to the celebrity cruise. I had to pay for my ticket. Tammy, my bills are paid. But it's fine they did not invite me, honestly. Even though I'm a world-renowned YouTuber and businessman, entrepreneur, the celebrity cruise CEO just probably hasn't heard of me. He must live under a rock. Or he might be Amish, maybe both. He's on the wing of a plane churning butter. That's where he is. Oh my gosh, I'm getting kind of nervous, girlies. Oh my god. Because I'm like wondering which other celebrities will be on board alongside myself. Is it gonna be like A-listers or like masked singer celebrities? Either one I'm grateful for. I'll rip that mask off and say, oh my gosh, I don't know who you are, but I love your work. Also, I'm super hyped about the destination we are headed to. It's Key West. You haven't heard of it? Well, it's basically like a key lime pie, but the key is a little more to the west and it's further from the pie. Oh my gosh, I can do algebra now? Since when? Since when? And you girlies know I get scared to explore other countries by myself, but Key West is in Florida, which is my home, the armpit of the US. All we got is BO and alligator meat. And a sprinkle of swamp. So I'm so excited to explore there and actually taste test some of the food there. Last two things. The voyage was around $1,000, which is actually a pretty decent price for a cruise, to be honest. You'd think it would cost more because of all the famous people you get to meet, right? But I'm not complaining. And the ship I'm going on is the Celebrity Reflection. I get it. Reflection, mirror, vanity. It really fits the theme. Or it's just a Mulan reference. It could be either. Anyways, girlies, it is time to set sail with the people of Hollywood who live off of green juice and filler. I'm gonna fit right in. But first, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It is the easiest way to support little old me and my whole dainty career. Also, subscribe. I make food content. I go on cruises, I go to fast food places, I go to supermarkets. It's a great time. Oh no, oh my goodness, they're back. Regina, take the spotlight, please.
There she is, Mother Reflection. You know what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and my eyeball is saying this ship is gorgeous. Okay, girlies, so we are here. This port does seem kind of small. Did I expect something a bit more glamorous? Of course I did, but I'm very grateful for these metal plated walls. I'm like trying to look around, see if I see anybody. No one yet. No one yet. Here are some of the amenities available at this port. We have a fence with a metal machinery in it. Oh my god, I love my fan so much. Snacks a la carte, of course. You can pick any of them that you would like. And this is the entrance to the actual inside of the port.
Girlies, I was just trying to put my microphone onto my shirt and somehow the magnet part of it disappeared. I put it under my shirt and then it kind of fell, but I didn't hear it fall and I can't find it in my shirt. So I think that my belly button ate it or something. Girl, I don't know what's possible. I'm not a scientist, but I'm very confused and now I have no magnet. But of course I brought it back up. Mike, it's in my other suitcase though. Timmy, focus. We're here. On the way here, I saw another ship called Liberty of the Seas. Liberty, 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 liberty. I thought she was a statue, but apparently she's a transformer and she can change into a ship. I love that for her. I'm a little bit early as per usual. Your girl likes to be on time. I know that most celebrities arrive late. They're like, oh, the red carpet can wait for me. They're not gonna roll it up until I walk on it. So I'm just gonna wait around. I'm feeling good.
Okay, you know what? It's been about 5 minutes. I'm done waiting. I shouldn't have to wait just because I'm early. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna nicely attempt to just go in an hour early and they might just let me. I'm one person. And I'm so dainty. I won't take up much space. Let me in. Nervous? Oh. Okay, they're checking people's. I'm not doing this. It's fine. Let's see what happens. Timmy, be brave. Hello. Thank you. I got a paper. See, girlies, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. In the words of Hilary Duff's dad in A Cinderella Story. He was so profound. Okay, but I have to go because I have to do the whole baggage check now. See you in a second. Okay, so we're through security, slayed it, aced it. They were like, thank you for being such a safe person. I said, of course. Anyways, this is the check-in area. Still about 50 minutes early, but I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens. I feel so sneaky. He didn't even notice the time slot on my ticket. He was just like, okay, you're done. Go through. And I said, are you sure? And he said, girl, go. Let me take a break. Girlies, I just went to the bathroom to find my microphone magnet. I searched my belly button, wasn't there. And I searched my other pieces of clothing, wasn't there either. It must have found another entrance, and I'll check that later on when I have more time. This port is honestly kind of giving me Margaritaville at Seas port, and I don't want to think about that trauma. It's just a lot older and less themed than like Royal or Virgin Voyages or Disney's ports. But like I said, I'm grateful, and the port doesn't matter, the ship does. Okay, now it's actually time to board. Let's go, girls. Okay, this is brighter, a little bit nicer. Oh my gosh, I love the decoration on the wall. I love gray. Now, girlies, I gotta apologize for something. On my last cruise, I did not film my first step onto the ship itself. I typically do that, but I was very anxious about my stutter. I'm feeling a lot better today, so we're gonna focus and we're gonna feel my sketcher. Wait, oh, elevator? Okay, we're going on an elevator. I did not realize. We're gonna feel my sketcher smush against the wooden planks of the ship. We were all squished in there and it kind of smelled. And I don't think the odor was coming from me or any of the people in there. They all seemed very clean. I think it was the walls. The walls stunk. We exited the elevator like clowns coming out of a car. It's a big ship. I didn't know that the reflection was a mamacita. In the words of Mariah Carey, it's time. First step for mankind and also womankind is 2026. Wow, it's been too long. Let's see the lobby, girlies. Okay, so we're not entering through the lobby. We are entering through the back door. Sounds messy. Okay, wait, I don't want to see any of this until I see the lobby. I'm not looking. Oh, we're here. We arrived. Wow. Oh my. I'm looking around. Anybody? Adina Menzel? Oh, no, sorry. That's just Adele Dazeem. They look very similar. Okay, yeah, this is class. This is elegance. This is everything I embody in a ship's shape. And you might be thinking, Timmy, you're already shaped like a ship. Thanks a lot for that. I decided not to talk for one clip just to let you guys soak in the view, but I really missed the sound of my own voice, so I'm gonna keep talking now. Look at this chandelier. From a distance, I thought it was made out of diamonds and crystals, but it turns out it's made out of straws that we are not allowed to use anymore. We only get to use paper. Get used to the sogginess. Mother Earth is worth it, I promise. Also, there's a twig growing out of the ceiling. I repeat, there's a twig growing out of the ceiling. Oh my gosh, even the art is like 4DX. Is it gonna squirt water at me? Look at that. It's coming out of the wall. Oh, and it's reflective. How do I look? Let me get this gingivitis off my tooth. This is the base level of the lobby, and as I looked up, I gasped. I said, oh! All the lights are twinkling, so I'm excited to be here. Oh. It was just gorgeous, from the Christmas tree that should have been put away last week to this rosebud that I'm not even gonna make a joke about because it's too easy and I'm not gonna waste my time. I am loving this so far, girlies. I'm not joking. That's one of the prettiest lobbies I ever did see. There's a level of opulence that I can smell, you know, and I noticed the ship is super empty, probably because I snuck on early. I love being bad. I think it's my new thing. I think this is how I'm gonna be forever. Now, of course, we have to start every cruise with a big buffet meal. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We can explore the ship in the next 2 days. It's fine. Mamacita needs sustenance. So the buffet restaurant is called Ocean View Cafe, and it just so happens to be on the 14th floor. I don't know why I said it just so happens to be, because there's no coincidence there. I just felt like saying that, I guess. I love free will. And look at this elevator button. Girlies, it's not even on the wall. It has its own table. Opulence! Luxury! Someone's gotta scrub that. Windex, girl, Windex. This is it, girlies, the Ocean View Cafe Buffet. As you can see, they have a massive fried egg shaped like a flower with a yolk that's an outie. Look at this gorgeous display, this spread of food. They had so many options, from ice cream to massive balls of dough. I was tempted to eat one right then and there, but I think they wanted to cook it first. And then here we have a little pizza station and a pasta station. And they also had a lot of other food, like a vegan selection for all the girlies that only eat trees. I hope your teeth are okay. And then we have some baked potatoes, some different grilled meat, mashed potatoes, gravy, fried chicken, paella, fried rice, salad bar, so many things. Food is gorgeous, isn't it? Wow. And of course, desserts, including this display cake. Why make a cake and tempt me with it when I can't eat it? That's evil. Anyways, this is my view, and this is what I got to eat. Okay, so I got some Alfredo pasta, some chicken tandoori, some vegetable fried rice, a cottage pie, some potato wedges, and a big old piece of fried gobbler. I forgot a fork. I just set up my food. I forgot a fork. I'll be back. Whoa, it just appeared in my hand. That was not edited at all. You know what? Blessed day. Aunt Lydia always provides. So I'm really excited. The food looks amazing. It smells really good. I do think that the celebrity CEO does not want me to be here, though. He's like, I want the celebrities I choose, no one else. Because I only saw mushroom gravy. No beef, no chicken, no poultry, no Thanksgiving gravy, nothing, just mushroom. And he knows I hate mushrooms. And then I didn't see ranch, but I did see blue cheese, a big vat of it. Imagine swimming in a vat of blue cheese. You would stink for years. And he knows I also hate blue cheese. Those are my 2 kryptonites. So I think something's going on, but I'm not gonna make a big fuss out of it. It's okay. Let's just focus. Ooh, what should we try first? Everything looks good. Everything. I think let's try the tandoori chicken first. I want to make it feel confident because for some reason the fried chicken
is massive.
And then we got the tandoori chicken. Oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. So I'm choosing you. You're worthy. What in the world? You know, when I see Meryl throughout this vacation, I'm gonna say, Meryl, try the tandoori chicken. You're gonna love it. That is so tender. It tastes truly slow roasted, slow cooked, probably in a tandoori, which is a kind of oven. Yes, I can be cultured when I wanna be cultured. Let me just make sure that's accurate. What is a tandoori? Tandoori refers to a style of cooking that uses a traditional cylindrical clay oven called a tandoor. I love being right. It makes me feel
Powerful.
Some lady scowled at my camera. She scowled at it. She was like, girl, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I'm just kidding, guys. Every time that I joke about being a celebrity, I promise I don't actually feel that way. I actually feel like a piece of dirt on the ground, but I'm manifesting confidence and I hope you support me in that. Now, just because I know what a tandoor is does not mean I'm a tandoori chicken expert. I've had it a couple times. I've always loved it, but I gotta say this might be the best tandoori chicken I've ever had. The flavor is so strong. It tastes like a little bit like curry, a little bit spicy, a little bit tangy, almost like hot sauce. And the spices and sauce are just kind of cooked into the meat. Slap my chicken and call me bone. I'm gonna give that 10 out of 10. Amazing start. Expectations are now through the roof. If anything is mediocre, I'm leaving. So next up, let's try the potato wedges. This one's a little cracked, but it happens. Have you ever just been walking in your wedges and they crack and then your ankle snaps a little bit? Exactly. It's just like this. I got the shivers in a bad way. I'm very surprised by that. I think someone lost their shoe. I was just talking about wedges breaking.
girl, I see the future. That is not great. It's not bad either. When I eat a potato wedge, I expect that KFC flavor, you know, back in the day when they made the potato wedges back in 1802. This tastes more like a roasted dinner potato and not a fun potato wedge. You know, it's missing the grease, it's missing the grime, it's missing the junk foodiness that makes a potato wedge fun. I think this would go better maybe with a roast or a beef Wellington made by Gordon Ramsay. If he was here, he'd say, you're an idiot sandwich, you're an idiot sandwich. They are also a little stale feeling and a little too starchy. I mean, they could probably do a great load of laundry, but I don't think Gain wants to be around them. So I'm gonna have to give that a 4 out of 10. Could be a lot better. Next up, let's try the fried rice. Now, I'm not used to seeing green beans in my fried rice. Maybe if I'm having a frozen lean cuisine, then there's some random vegetables in there. I'll find a whole lima bean in my fried rice. I'll be like, who is she? And she's like, I'm Miss Lima. Let's see how it tastes with the green bean. I'm surprised by how much flavor that has. You know, I don't know why I expected it to taste like Panda Express's rice, which is completely flavorless, but somehow we still all love it and enjoy it. But this kind of has a teriyaki flavor to it. Does it taste authentic? Like a sit-down Asian restaurant fried rice?
No, not at all.
In fact, it tastes the opposite of authentic. It's inauthentic. I just learned that that's the opposite of authentic the other day when I was reading the dictionary. It's what I do to learn on my off time. Oh my God, my pee flew. That sounded crazy. And that sounds like a talent. I'm gonna work on that too. Even though it's inauthentic, I'm still really enjoying this teriyaki type flavor. It's soft, it's fluffy, and the veggies are quite crunchy actually, which I like. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Not bad. Okay, next up we got the cottage pie. So you've probably heard of shepherd's pie. It's what the shepherds eat when they need energy to herd the sheep. And it's called shepherd's pie because it's made with lamb. Did you know that? But a cottage pie is made with beef. And that came about because Mary was really having a meltdown one night. She was saying, oh my gosh, my little lambs, the shepherds keep eating them and turning them into pie. How horrifying. I'm gonna make a cottage pie made with cow because no one cares about them and my little lambs will thrive and the shepherds will fail. And that's how it came about. So let's try it. It has a nice crusty mashed potato top, a beefy filling. Oh my, I'm glitching. Oh, see, this is why Mary's gonna prevail. Her product is good. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, and I feel disgusting uttering these words. That pun was not even on purpose, but this might be the best cottage pie I've ever had. And it's at a buffet. It's at a buffet. See, 2026 is gonna be full of plot twists, and I'm ready for it. Bring it on. We take life as it comes at us, even if it's in the form of a flying cow pie. The mashed potatoes tasted fine. They tasted like real mashed potatoes. Simple though, buttery, milky, salt, pepper, that's it. But the beef filling is truly incredible. First of all, there's no beefy grease fat flavor in there. It is very lean, but it's salty, it's rich. It tastes like a really tangy beef gravy mixed with a bit of tomato paste. With the Yorkshire pudding. Exactly, Adele. And the spices. I couldn't really tell what the spices were, but they were flavorful. I definitely tasted garlic in there. And maybe a little bit of thyme, a little bit of rosemary. Not so sure, but overall, it was just so flavorful and so delicious. 10 out of 10. Incredible. Next up, we got Alfredo. Now, this kind of looks more like a mac and cheese sauce, which really excites me. So let's see. What in the world? I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it. Is it just me or does this lighting kind of look like the blue filter in the first Twilight? I just need a ring light. Edward, G-Goose. I need your warmth. Edward's cold. His skin, it's like diamonds. From Jared. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. This tastes like thick curdled milk on pasta. There is no Alfredo flavor. There's no hint of Parmesan, no hint of garlic. There's no je ne sais quoi. And that's my favorite seasoning. A lot more than like oregano. And there's not even salt on this. It literally just tastes like milk, but like not even full fat milk, like 2%. Terrible. 2 out of 10. So last but not least, we have the fried chicken. I'm realizing now I should have eaten it earlier. It's probably cold at this point, and fried chicken kind of needs to be eaten hot, but we're gonna keep that in our minds and in our hearts, and we will be fair when we critique it. Stop staring at it. It's still warm, okay? Don't come for me. My mustache is gonna smell so crazy after this. I won't be able to handle it. My poor nostrils. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I had a chicken in my throat. Is it the most flavorful fried chicken I've ever had? No. But there is a hint of classic fried chicken flavor. I just wish it was much stronger and much more potent. A lot like my mustache right now. And also Colonel Mustard's. He's always full of grease up there. Believe me, I know. But the texture is quite fantastic. It's crunchy on the outside, not greasy at all. Perfect breading thickness. And the chicken on the inside is very juicy and very nice. So I'm not mad at that, especially for buffet fried chicken. I'm gonna give that a 6.5. Okay, I think that's a fair score. Time for dessert.
For dessert, I got a passion fruit cake, some marble cheesecake, this baba rum pastry thingy, and a chocolate pot.
Girlies, I love the name of this buffet. It's Ocean View Buffet. I just know when they were building this, they were like, what do we name it? What do we name it? What am I looking at? Oh, wait, the ocean. It's in my view. My mind, the concept, genius, truly. And then they named it cafe because they were like, buffet is too accurate. I'm so excited about these desserts. They look so good. There's certain things that I've never had in my life. Like, what is a chocolate pot? It definitely sounds British. It looks like a mousse or something. And then this is like a rum. What was the name? It was like Baba Rum or something. Isn't that a Star Wars character? Let's try that first. Wow. You know, I'm not much of a partier, but I think that I just partied it up a little bit. That's very strong. It has a very, very, very intense rum flavor, but I didn't really like it because it doesn't taste like a donut or like a cream puff. It tastes like bread, just like sandwich bread soaked in rum. So that's all I could taste. That's all I could feel. I'm gonna have to give that a 3 out of 10. Next up, let's try this marbled cheesecake. I gotta find it though, because I don't want to like choke, you know what I mean? Oh. There's surprisingly barely any crunch. I mean, it has marbles in it. You'd think you'd break a tooth, but that isn't just good cheesecake. That's great cheesecake. It tastes like Cheesecake Factory level cheesecake. It is simple. It's just a graham cracker crust, which is nice and thick and crunchy, with a really nice cream cheesy cheesecake that is not too rich. It's a bit fluffy, but still satisfying and filling. And then the hint of chocolate just adds a little bit of extra richness. I love it. That's 10 out of 10. That's perfect cheesecake. Now, this passion fruit cake. Girlies, I feel like I'm at Six Flags because this dessert plate is a roller coaster. It's terrible, then fantastic, then disgusting. That is a very bad cake to me. The actual cake itself is extremely dry, and the mousse itself even feels dry. Like, how do you dry out mousse? Tell me. I mean, I know you can make a jerky out of a mousse, but I'm talking about like dessert mousse. The passion fruit flavor is there, but this needs a lot more sugar. It's barely sweet, so it's kind of almost like a salty, dry passion fruit brick. I don't like it. 2 out of 10. This chocolate pot better serve. Your Honor, she's serving. I love that. That's so unique. Just like the shape of my head. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like cold hot chocolate that has the texture of like a gelatinous mousse, almost like a flan. It's perfectly sweet. It's very milky, but it has a nice chocolatey flavor, but in a hot chocolate powder kind of way. And I love that dust. I could eat it out the packet. I'm gonna give that a nice strong 8 out of 10. So overall, I have to say, I think that the buffet was mainly a success. There were a few things that were kind of nasty, kind of icky, but it was mostly really, really good, especially for buffet food. So I'm very impressed. This is probably top 3 best cruise buffets I've ever had, because a lot of them have been in the gutters, mama. Well, it is now time to do our safety drill, and then we're gonna check out our room. I'm so excited.
Plot twist of the century, the fake tree has a real tree sprouting out of it, like a parasite.
So girlies, I'm looking at the most influential, innovative piece of art I've seen yet. I have chose. Wow. Yes, it is a piece of art. I would like to purchase it, but I'm not sure if it's available for purchase. I would also like to sit on it, but I think it's painted, so my badonkadonk would be metallic like a robot. I mean, that's actually perfect. I'll be ready for the future. You know what? I'm gonna go to Big Lots when I get home, and I'm just gonna get some cheap couches, paint them, and then super glue them to a wall. I'm so inspired right now. The hallways for the rooms are so pretty. Wooden doors. Are we in Narnia? Can I have a fur coat? That's not actually real, of course. I don't support that. This is so bougie. I'm so excited. Okay, safety drill. Timmy, focus. I have to learn how to inflate a life jacket for the 50th time. I keep forgetting.
So I just followed the signs to my musty station, and it led me to the theater. Okay, so I always complain about safety drills. I'm always saying they're so long, they're so boring. But the truth is, some cruises don't even have a safety drill. They'll just scan your little ticket and just say, you're done. Get out of here, bald-headed man. Who was that? Someone possessed me just then. I don't know what that was. And when there's no safety drill, it actually makes me feel like a little unsafe. I'm like, why aren't they giving people safety drills? Like, that's crazy. But this was the perfect balance. The girlie was so nice. She told me, come here if there's an emergency, bring your medications and life jackets in your room, blah, blah, blah. And she told me that there's a safety video on my TV, and it felt thorough but quick. Perfect balance. I feel safe. I feel like I really know how to inflate a life jacket once again. And I'm excited for this voyage. So I think the rooms should be opening up very soon. Let's see what it's giving, girlies. Ooh. How's my hair look? Time for the room tour. Now, I typically don't hold my mic during room tours, but once again, the magnet is stuck somewhere within me, so we're just gonna deal with it, okay? Also, I don't remember if I got a balcony or a window. We're gonna be surprised, so that's exciting. Okay, Timmy, focus, let's go. 8168, here I am. Oh, wait, my door's not wooden. Oh, that must be reserved for the actual celebrities. I'm not seen as one, so I get a plastic door, probably 3D printed. I'm grateful. Okay, I have to open this up somehow. Oh, I feel like Charlie with his golden ticket, but instead of chocolate, I have a plastic door. Timothy, hello, sir. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello. Oh, chantez, mademoiselle. This is beautiful. Oh, where's the red carpet? Where's the photographers? This is my big break. It's gonna be my year. I'm gonna be on the big screen. Oh, okay, Timmy, stop it. Oh, there's free water. Is it free? No, that's so upsetting, but this is gorgeous, guys. I have a balcony. Oh my gosh, let me start from the beginning. This is so pretty, girlies. I'm so excited. I'm sweating. I'm burping, I'm sharding. I only heard one click. Okay, so I'm loving this room. This is what I walked into, girlies. Whoa! Wait, I don't wanna get my shoes on the bed. Hold on. Oh my. Oh my, I'm getting rug burn. Is this not gorgeous? Let's do our tour. So it seems to be pretty spacious, to be honest. I've been in much smaller cruise rooms. We have a full-size couch. There's a handle. Hold on, we have a mystery. Let me move this very rustic, weathered coffee table. You don't fit in here. Get out of here. What is this? Another bed? Okay. Oh my. Oh, wow. It looks like Swiss cheese. We got a big hunk of Swiss cheese underneath the couch. Okay, you know, I think it's a hunk of memory foam. That's what it is. And while it's really good at holding memories and keeping them close to our hearts, usually it has some sort of a covering on it. It's not just a hunk of memory foam. Now, I'm sure there's some sheets in the closet or something for it, but it's a very interesting choice just to have this cheesy foam just laying there. It sounds like a yeast infection. This is the front door. As you can see, it's not as thin and paper-like as other cruise doors I have used. This is much thicker, it's taller, and it feels more like a real door. I'm very impressed. It says deep sleep, catch us later, please. What? I don't get it. Oh, that's a sign you put on the, oh, it's a magnet instead of a typical door handle? Girlies, we are in the future. That is so cool. Wait, I didn't, hold on, wait, let me try again. Thank you. Then we have a full-length mirror so that, you know, before I go out to my meet and greets, I can practice my Camp Rock legs, and then also I can get myself all ready, put on some powder, some blush, and install some filler before going out. Maybe I'll use some memory foam and just shove it into my cheeks. Now, the thermostat thingy is the old-fashioned kind, but you know, as long as it works and it keeps me from sweating before my concerts, I'm okay with it. And this bed is huge. It looks thick. It has a skirt on it. And you girlies know when a mattress comes with a skirt, it's a sign of wealth. That's just a matter of fact, you know? And we have so many pillows, countless pillows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I could count them. They're not countless, but there's a lot of them. I'm gonna feel very plushy. And then we have a phone, typical, you know. I did expect more of a telepathic communication system because we are on such a nice ship, but I'm okay with this. Let's test out the couch. You know how most couches look hard like a rock and then you sit on them and you're pleasantly surprised? This one looked plush and then I sat on it and it feels like I'm sitting on a sidewalk. I need to draw.
I feel like a whale laying on the seashore. Whales speak Sarah Paulson language? There's this gorgeous portrait of a butterfly that is turning into a plant. That's called metamorphosis. Hilary Duff made up the term. And then this is the closet. Let's see what's within. Me! I'm just kidding. I'm out. Girl, I've been out. I don't know what those are. Shelves that have yet to be installed, maybe? I don't know. We have a lot of hangers. They're kind of mismatched, you know. There's one from TJ Maxx, a couple made of Pinocchio, but I kind of like that. Keeps it fresh, keeps it different. And this is the TV. Now, it is not the biggest TV ever, but it's definitely bigger than the Disney Cruises TV. They have desktop computers on that cruise for some reason. Even though Mickey can definitely afford a big old flat screen for Mamacita right here, he just doesn't want to spend that kind of money. This is much better. I feel like it's a medium size and it's by Samsung. Ooh, sorry, that sounded kind of off key. Mariah's gonna teach me some lessons later. And here we have a little boudoir with a real seat. A lot of these boudoirs on different cruises have stools, but this has a backrest, so let's celebrate that. And also the random little stains on it. It just adds character and flavor. And then this is the water that is not free, but it's by Evian. You know what Evian makes me think of? It makes me think of Meredith in The Parent Trap. She's like, where's my Evian bottle? Right before she gobbles up a lizard like an animal. And then what's in here? Oh my God, sodies! Sody pops. Okay, so we have a fridge. It has some different sodas, which I'm sure cost money. That's okay. We're not gonna spend it. In fact, I'm not even gonna touch them just in case. I'm gonna keep my trashy paws away from this luxury. Let's close that up. Oh, it's attached to the wood. I guess they had leftover super glue from the couch cushion on the wall. And here's the balcony. Let's go outside. Wow, these chairs look so nice. Are they rocking chairs? Oh my gosh. I get to live out my elderly fantasy. That's what I wanna do when I'm old. I want a rocking chair and I want a porch. And I wanna eat a lot of ambrosia salad because I hate it now, but in the future, I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be easy on my gums. Wow. Oh, look at the ocean. It's a little green. Probably just some extra algae from the cold weather. Okay, so it's not a rocking chair, but it does have like the hooks to put it back, kind of like a beach chair. Oh, wow, yo. I'm on my porch. I'm gonna eat some ambrosia. Diddly do, diddly day. Me and Timmy are having the best day. What? Can my neighbors hear me? Probably. You're welcome for the show. Okay, let's just go back inside. And that's probably the only time I'm gonna be out there. That's the truth. Last but not least, we have the bathroom and the shower. You guys know I say it every cruise video. I'm so picky about my cruise showers. I'm okay as long as it's normal, as long as it's not just like a shower curtain with the floor and like a drain. So let's see how it is. I'm scared. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's big. It's big. We got a fried chicken leg right here. Oh, wow. The whole bathroom is actually quite large. It's inflamed. This is gorgeous.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Look at the sink. I love how it's like a sink on top of a counter. I always think that's so extravagant. And we have a huge mirror with a real life mosaic that was hand tiled for sure. See, I can see the imperfections. That means that it's homemade from scratch, like my Meemaw's biscuits. And, and the shower itself does have actual doors, thankfully. And it's not just round, it has like an extra corner back there. So I do feel like it's a little more spacious than your typical cruise shower. I'm very impressed with this so far, girlies. And then we have the toilet. It says only toilet paper. I'm glad they always tell me that because back in the day, once when I just started going on cruises, I may or may not have flushed a wipe. And it may or may not have clogged. Luckily, we got it unclogged just in time before it affected the whole ship. That was years ago. I'm a different person now. I am so pleased. Truly, I'm so excited about this cruise. I love the room. I love the lobby. I love the vibe of the cruise so far. Lunch was actually pretty good. And I think it's gonna be a great time, girlies. So stay tuned. We have a lot of meals coming up. Tonight, we're eating in the main dining room. And then tomorrow, we are eating in Key West. We're also having breakfast on board. And then we're having dinner at one of the specialty restaurants. And then the final day, we are eating at a French restaurant, along with other restaurants as well, but that's like the main finale. So have I seen any celebrities yet? No. Am I disappointed? No, because all I need is me. Oh my. Well, won't you look at that? The ship started moving. Who would have thought that would happen? I'm sure there's a sail away party going on right now, but you girlies know me. Too many people, too much commotion. It's too much for my senses. I have a sixth sense. I can actually sense when it's about to rain, and it's just a lot to handle. So we can have our own party, right, girlies? Oh, too much. God,
too crazy, sorry. This is Opus Dining Room, the free option on this cruise. As you can see, the sign was so bright that my camera could not process it. It was like, what is this light? My soul is full of darkness. I'm such an angry camera. But then I got closer and you could see it. You could see the letters and the words. Girlies, I just saw that there's a dress code for the main dining. I've never seen anything like it. There was a sign saying no shorts, and girlies, my ankles are exposed. I know the Amish would gasp and say, demon. But I don't feel that way. Anyways, I have to rush back to my room. I still have 15 minutes because I'm always early. But I have to go change. Luckily, I brought one pair of pants. I'm gonna use them 3 times. It's fine. Really, I'm out of breath because I just ran up 4 flights of stairs. But what do we think? I know it looks crazy, but I'm not gonna tuck this in. It's not the kind of shirt that should be tucked in. Either way, I have the pants on. I'm conforming to society. This is what they want from me and I'm giving it to them. It's okay, let's go eat. I'm so excited. This place was huge. As you can see, it was full of human beings and probably actual beans as well in some of the dishes. They sat me in the back corner. They were like, hide him, he's hideous. But I did have a gorgeous view of this water that looked like extra pretty. Like, look at the motion of that. It's giving slime. And this is the menu. There's starters, entrees, and desserts. You can pause if you'd like. They gave me some bread, some wooden sticks, and different kinds of ba'a.
Okay, so this is probably visually the nicest, most extravagant main dining free moment I've ever seen on a cruise. I really love the vibe. Now it's very dark. I do feel like I'm eating in a shadow because I literally am. And part of me is like, why am I wearing pants? No one would have seen my toned calves unless if they have night vision goggles. Anyways, I'm loving the vibe. Everyone's really nice. And I checked in without stuttering. Oh, let's try this bread. We have baguette, dinner roll, and also... Oh, yes. You can come like in and out. Do not worry about this. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I was about to say, stay back. You, not him. He's super nice. Stay back because I have a long stick and I'm not afraid to use it. This is my appetizer. It came out very quick, probably because it's a chilled soup and they didn't have to cook it. You know, they were just like, throw some ice in it. Make his teeth feel sensitive. Exactly. But let's focus on the bread first. We also have some dips. We have a horseradish mousse looking stuff and then a bell pepper mousse. I think it's butter, I'm assuming. And then I forget what this was, but it looks like a dip. So let's just go in. That's the horseradish. Then what's the white mousse? I can't believe it. That's just butter. And then red pepper. This literally just tastes like a cracker. Buttery, crispy, but not much more going on. That's fine. The horseradish dip tastes like the dip at TGI Fridays that comes with the fried green beans. And also, that's probably the healthiest junk food you could find. And then the red pepper one, I'm just gonna itch my head with this. And then the red pepper one tastes like butter, salty butter with this gorgeous red pepper flavor. It's almost like a red pepper hummus, but you take out the chickpeas and just add in fat. And then the other butter tastes like butter. It tastes good. I liked it all. And now some baguette. Mama, that's a crouton. That's a big old crouton. I think it's a little too crusty, a little too hard on the molars. And then the normal dinner roll. That red pepper stuff is so good. Typical. There's an air bubble in it, so it has a hint of oxygen. All the bread is just okay. It's all kind of mediocre and kind of cold and old, but the dips are incredible, every single one. So I'm gonna give that 6 out of 10. Yes, I think that's fair.
For my entree, I got the chilled Thai coconut soup. It's basically a pina colada.
I'm a little nervous about this. So I've only had one chill. Woo, yes, party. I've only had one chilled soup in my lifetime, and it was the gazpacho made with tomato. Oh, I got chills just thinking about the temperature. And it also had like a cucumbery vibe, and it was very refreshing. It was like salsa juice. And when I do a cleanse, that's the only juice I want. I ended up truly loving it. I was gooped. So I hope I like this. It's a very different soup. This is a chilled coconut soup. So, you know, if I was stuck on an island, stranded, this is something that I could probably kind of make just off the land. I wouldn't even need fire. Bon appetit! Brain freeze. Oh! Refreshing. It really sent a chill down my spine. Oh, it went a little lower. Okay, this is not giving what I thought it would give. I'm not tasting any coconut. I'm not even tasting like Thai flavors really. You know what this tastes like? And I mean this as a compliment. This tastes like a yakisoba chicken ramen. You know, like the fancier ramen that's in the plastic container that's ruining the earth. It tastes just like that. It has the same spice level. It has the same strong chicken flavor. This mainly just tastes like chicken ramen broth, but cold. And I really like that. You know, back in the day when me and my family lived in a motel. We did not have a microwave in the motel, so we would buy ramen noodles, and then we would use the hot water from the bathroom sink, and we would put the noodles into a bowl, obviously, not the sink itself. I'm just saying like the water was from the sink. And then to like make it kind of stew in there, we would put one of my dad's big heavy books on top of the ramen bowl to like trap the heat. And it worked. It worked. It was a lot hotter than this, that's for sure. So I don't know why that came to me, but my dad probably had a lot of soggy books. That's crazy. The texture of this, by the way, is slightly thicker than a ramen noodle, but it's still quite thin, and it's a little bit creamy. I actually really like that. I'm gonna give it a nice strong 7 out of 10. For a cold soup, I think it's great.
Look at the moon. Look how gorgeous. My hairy back is really gonna get extra hairy when I turn into a werewolf. This is my entree. I got the aged prime rib. It came with carrots, green beans, mashed potatoes, and also watery horseradish.
I am kind of shocked that so far I have not yet seen with my own eyes one celebrity besides when I look in the mirror. You know, there's still 2 more days. Maybe there's like an event where all the celebrities come out and we throw rose petals at them or something and praise them. We'll see, but I'm very excited about this meal. Let's try the carrot and the green beans at the same time. Vegetables are vegetables. So the carrot's crunchier than a corn nut. I haven't had a corn nut in years, but I do love me a corn nut. Sadly, that love did not transfer to the carrot because corn nuts have a really good flavor. This carrot just tastes like a crunchy carrot with maybe a tiny bit of butter. That's it. So as I chew, I do feel like a rabbit, and I don't want to feel anything less than human. They're just barely cooked, and I prefer a softer carrot, but still, it's a carrot. It's not bad. I'm not disgusted. But the green beans, mama, the celebrity CEO said, we need to put all the effort into the green beans. No one cares about carrots, truly, unless if you're Anne of Green Gables and you take offense to that, no one else cares. They are very oniony. There's strong caramelized onion flavor to the green beans, and they're salty and buttery and just very flavorful, and they are crunchy, but it works better with the green beans than with the carrot. You get me? So I'm gonna give the vegetables overall a 5 out of 10. Next up, we got the potato. 3 whole bites. Oh, the gravy. Ooh. I know I'm gonna get comments saying,
Timmy, you're not supposed to eat each item separately. You're supposed to savor them together.
well, guess what? I had 3 bites of potatoes. I'm not gonna savor that. I'm not a mouse. I'm a man, and I need to eat.
It was actually 4 bites, not 3. XOXO, Timmy from the future. Wow, I've gotten so much smarter, I swear. Wait, I just counted again. It was 5 bites. 5! Even I was wrong. I guess I haven't grown that much.
Those potatoes are really good, actually. Very classic, buttery, silky smooth, super creamy potatoes. They're better than the potatoes that were on top of the cottage pie. Probably because they weren't cooked in a cottage. It just tasted luxurious, and like they really put effort into these potatoes. Simple perfection, truly. 10 out of 10. I loved them. And this gravy, I'll talk about it in a second once I try it with the meat. Ooh, some horseradish. Blubber. Okay. Oh, I thought that clump right there in this spot was mashed potatoes. It was horseradish, girl, but it cleared my sinuses, and for that, I'm grateful. First of all, this cup is doing something to me. The curves? Oh, señorita. Someone called TLC because I'm about to fall in love with a glass cup. Give me a show right now. Listen, I ordered this because this is called aged prime rib. I thought, aged, that's different. This is gonna be from an older cow. This is another steak's grandmother. You know what I mean? Oh, Nona, hello. Huh? Oh, it's great so far. Thank you so much. Was I just calling my steak Nona when he walked up? I hope he didn't hear that. What I was saying was I really wanted to try something different. Oh, perfect. Thank you. And the truth is, it tasted like any old prime rib. It was fine. It did not have a strong flavor. It just kind of tasted like meat, you know? It did, though, have a lot of blubber. A lot. And this is why I don't eat whale. I just can't handle that much. And this had the same amount as a blue whale. So I had to kind of work around that. But the few bites that I had that were lean were pretty good. Decent. I did love the gravy though. It tasted like a nice rich beefy gravy. Super strong flavor. And it tasted almost like kind of sweet, like with a hint of brown sugar. So overall, I'm gonna give that a 4.5 out of 10. It could have been a lot better.
This is the dessert menu, and out of all these items, I got the chocolate cherry trifle, which is basically layers of cake, chocolate mousse, and cherries.
I'm very excited. I've always wanted to try a trifle. I know that in Friends, they made a trifle once. Was it Phoebe? Did she make that after making her buffet? Anyways, I've always wanted to try one. It's apparently very British too.
You guys know I love eating British food.
So it has black tea and chocolate mousse with devil's food cake. Sorry, the devil's trying to come out. Give me a second. Be gone. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to cast it out. Now it's just food cake. And I cleaned the water off my spoon using my saliva. It feels cleaner now. Anyways, let's try it. Mmm. So you know what's interesting? I think I casted out too much of the devil's food cake because there was barely any of it in there. There were tiny little pieces of it, but honestly, they just kind of, you know what they tasted like? They tasted like brownie pieces in a pint of ice cream. Just tiny little chewy, kind of vague, chocolatey chunks. You know what I mean? And then the rest of it was literally just chocolate mousse. It was still a nice chocolate mousse. It had a good chocolatey flavor. And there were a few cherries at the top. Oh no, she's here. It's me, Keira Knightley. You know, me nan used to make us an English trifle. Every Christmas Eve we would wake up and see it, and I would say, Nan, can I open up my stocking before I eat the English trifle? And she would say, why are you talking like that? And I would say, you're not answering my question, Nan. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Oh my goodness, girlies, there's a pillow mint! My first celebrity pillow mint. It's a famous mint. Oh, in this lighting, I look sun-kissed. I don't look like a bottle of mayonnaise. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to eat this. I'm still hungry. And this morsel is really gonna fill me up. Ooh, look, it has the logo on it, which is just an X. It's an odd choice. It's kind of giving Cybertruck microwave. Let's try it. That's good. It's nice. Sorry about that, girlies. The sun is in my eyeball. My cornea is sizzling like bacon. Oh, and the sun always makes me sneeze, even through a window. Good morning. I know I look disgusting, but I just woke up. I'm sure you also look quite vile when you wake up. Oh, you don't? Oh, are you from Milwaukee? I'm sorry. So I slept so good. This bed is fantastic. Did I feel like a celebrity laying on it? Yes, I did. I kind of felt like Cher when she was like, "Wagger we want to see." I also took a shower last night, and girlies, it was great. Very spacious, and it didn't feel like a cruise shower. It felt like a normal shower, so I'm so happy with that. Everything is great. Okay, girlies, we are up. Now, I know my OOTD does not match today. I know we have a dark blue hat with light blue shorts. I get it. I see it. You think I don't see it? I see it. But why focus on the negative? Why are you like that? Why not focus on the positive? I am wearing a shirt that is full of dried seasonings. At least that's what it looks like to me, because I'm always thinking about flavor. And I kind of want to eat the shirt later. I might do that. The people in Key West are going to see me. They're going to salivate. Also, I think it's a lot of older gals here, so they haven't seen a piece of meat like me in a while. So I'm excited to make their day, and they're going to make mine as well. I love old girls. Tammy's like 62. Love of my life. But before going to Key West, we are eating at the breakfast buffet. We're gonna fill our bellies at least like halfway, but I'm gonna save some of my appetite because we are eating in Key West. And girlies, for the first time, I did my research. You must be so proud of me. We are going to this place called Sloppy Joe's Bar. Apparently, it's this like ancient restaurant that has been here for like almost 100 years, and it's iconic. People say they make the best Sloppy Joes in America. Well, I didn't see anyone say that, but I'm assuming if it's been here that long, they must. And of course, we're gonna explore a lot of Key West. We're gonna do some touristy things. It's gonna be a great time. And then for dinner, we are eating at a specialty restaurant. Costs money, and it's Italiano. Grazie! So I'm excited. Let's head to the breakfast buffet, shall we? This is the buffet. At breakfast time, it was poppin', girl. So as you can see, they have all the breakfast classics. Hash browns, potato wedges, bacon, fried tomatoes for the Brits, a whole chicken coop, lunch meat, cold cut, sweet potatoes. Oh my. So I got a sweet potato with a lot of Gouda cheese. I'll explain that in a second. I got a nice slice of frittata, a hash brown, potato wedges, corned beef hash, and a chicken sausage as well. Stop it. Stop looking? Stop looking at Rose and Mary. I'm very hyped right now. The breakfast looks great overall. There's a lot of unique things like a frittata and also a chicken sausage. The casing is falling off. Things are happening. It's exciting. But as you can see, I got a sweet potato with Gouda cheese on it. First of all, because Gouda cheese is very good, but also because, I don't know if you've seen it, but these short form content girlies on Instagram, TikTok, all these places, they're all shoving a brick of cheese into a sweet potato and eating it. It's insanity. I don't even like sweet potatoes, but the way they make it look, I might as well move to Sweet Idaho because that's where they grow sweet potatoes. It looks so good always. So I decided to do my own version of it so I could finally try it. I think typically they use this like fancy butter something cheese from like Trader Joe's or something. I'm just not as bougie, obviously. So Gouda should suffice, hopefully. Let's see how it tastes. I'm so nervous. I feel like I finally fit in. It's just as good as it looks. Oh my God, the paparazzi's here. I don't want them to see me eating. I have food in my teeth. No, please, please, I'm eating. I'm with my daughter. Play along, you're my daughter. That's the first time I've enjoyed sweet potato, I think, ever in my life. I do like Japanese sweet potato because it's a bit firmer and not so mushy, but I've never liked this yam situation that people put marshmallows on top, which is completely demonic, I've always felt. But with cheese, I think it really does work. You know why? Because that sweet mushiness is really balanced out by the cheese's firm texture and the saltiness and the smokiness from the Gouda. It is the perfect balance and I really, really enjoyed it. Am I gonna eat this chunk that doesn't have cheese on it? Of course not. Do I look like someone that shops at Whole Foods? No, I look like I shop at Wawa, okay? But it was quite fantastic and I really feel like that was an inspirational step forward for me fitting in with the hip, short form girlies. I feel like they've never accepted me. I talk too much. Anyways, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. I'm so shook. I'm so shook it was actually good. Next up, I'm gonna try Velveeta, a full brick of it in a potato. If I get diarrhea, it'll be part of the experience and I'll learn from it. Next up, let's try the chicken sausage. Like I said, the casing is kind of trying to fly off of it, but if you think about it, it's sort of like a cape. This chicken sausage is a hero. Let's see. Oh, love the flavor. I really do. Hate the texture. It is so dry. It's like a camel without the hump that keeps them nourished. Someone just dropped a whole cup of water. As I said that the camel was dried up. That's fate. It exists and it controls us all. What was I saying? Yes, the sausage was so dry. Now the casing did have a nice little crispness to it. The flavor was fantastic. It honestly tasted like any old sausage minus the grease. And also it wasn't too salty. Some sausage can be too salty. It was the perfect balance. So even though my esophagus is trying to find an oasis right now, it's like, I'm gonna still give it a 7 out of 10. I liked it. My esophagus can suffer. Next up, let's try one of the two potatoes. Let's try these ones. These are just potato wedges. Now they're different than the other potato wedges. They seem less cooked and less seasoned. And I didn't even like the other ones. So let's see if I like these. Oh, Mama's got a cheetah print. Rawr. I'm insulted. I'm insulted. You think I would believe that this is a breakfast potato? You think that? This tastes like a boiled potato ready to be mashed with butter and milk and salt and pepper, but it was never mashed. It never got to that point in its life. There's no flavor, no texture, no nothing. It's terrible. 0 out of 10. Who would have thought that the day would come I would enjoy a sweet potato more than a real potato? Yes, sweet potatoes are fake, manufactured. Next up, let's try the other potato, the hash brown, okay? This looks much crispier, thankfully. Oh! Ay! I love it. Oh, that's incredible. That is so crispy, so salty. The potato within isn't just like your typical hash brown. I swear it has bigger chunks of potato. You see that texture? There's like massive hunks in there. I feel like I'm talking about myself. Oh. But the best part is there's an onion flavor that is very strong. If the Grinch made a hash brown, this would be it. It is so potent and it really adds so much to the potato. There's also a creaminess in there that I really admire that goes so well with the crunchiness. I loved it. 10 out of 10. Perfect hash brown and a unique one as well. Oh my God, they're back. Just take it. Take the picture. I know you want to see the exclusive. My bald head. Got it? Oh my goodness. Is it worth it being on the biggest screen? Is it? Maybe I'll just get into producing. I don't know. Let's try the corned beef hash. So me and my family used to love corned beef hash. When we would get it from the store, we would get it in the can. And for some reason, it felt like a delicacy. Like we would get it once in a while. I was like, oh my God, we're getting corned beef hash. Do I look okay? We would have 1 can per person and we would cook it ourselves. I was like 10 trying to cook my corned beef hash. My sister Sarah was very patient. She would get her corned beef hash very crispy in the skillet, but I was impatient and I would get so hungry and I would eat it when it was mushy because I could not wait until it got crispy. And this is reminding me of the mushy style I used to cook. So let's see how it is. That corned beef hash is absolutely disgusting. It is mushy, which I'm used to, but the flavor didn't even taste like corned beef hash to me. I don't know why. It tasted kind of like papaya. And like when you cut into a papaya, it kind of smells like diarrhea, right? This kind of reminded me of that. Something about it just tasted off and sweet and sour, and it ruined my day. It ruined my life. I'm gonna have to give it a minus 2,000 out of 0. Last but not least, we have the frittata. So it seems to be mostly egg, but I do see possibly tiny chunks of potato and maybe some green peppers. Meemaw, come get your chicken. I think she just hatched. That just tastes like a hard-boiled egg, scrambled while it was still in the shell. You know what I mean? It tastes like the egg whites and the egg yolks mixed, but they've been hard-boiled. That's the flavor. There's nothing else going on. That's also what the texture's giving as well. So, I don't know. If you like an egg that was just pushed out, this is for you. But I personally like my frittatas with flavors and fillings, so I'm gonna have to give that a 2 out of 10. But, you know, the hash brown was great. The sweet potato changed me for good, just like Wicked. And then the other potato changed me for bad.
Look at this view of Key West from the ship. I was taken aback, and then I had to walk forward because I went so far back that I couldn't see the view anymore. I am ready. Excuse me. I am ready, girlies. I got my Elton John sunglasses. I popped 2 pimples earlier, right here, but my sunscreen's kind of covering them, so I still feel like a cover girl. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe he has sunscreen on his pimple. Look how blue the water looks. Oh my gosh. It really reminds me of different waffles that I've seen in the past. So I think the port here is very, very small. It's just like a few little stands, and then you're in the city. You're in the Key. You're in the west so that you can find the Key to the south and the north. And east. I almost forgot east. How did I Have you ever forgotten one of the directions on a compass? Did it make you feel dumb as hell? Right, same. As I walked, I saw different shops. There's a saltwater shop. There was an ice cream store with a terrifying elephant right in front of it. I ran past him, girl. I got bad vibes and I played it safe, you know? But look how cute this store is and all the ice cream flavors. I love it. Girlies, ice cream has a smell. I don't know if we've ever talked about that, but it does, and it's the best smell ever. It's like Cold Stone #2, chocolate chip cookie dough. I have no clue what this building is, but it looks like it's probably like a monument or something. You know, it's very that. It was probably here, it says I 10 out 2. You know, Beth from Little Women visited and she got the worst sunburn. I think that started her fever. Not the germs, not the bacteria. It's so calm here and quiet. I love it. How you do, little lady? Wow, this is not even like a country place, but I still like saying that. You look so pretty. You know what? I'm going in. Why not? We are being adventurous today. What is it? Oh, the Key West Museum of Art and History. Okay. Oh, it costs money. Never mind, I'm out of here. I'm not that into exploring. I felt so immersed in this world of beach and sand, and I really felt like I was fitting in with the locals. Like, I really blended in. Hey, Tiva. Oh, getting something to drink, a little thirsty on this hot day. Oh my gosh, you can see her gulping. Oh. And this is a building that was repurposed from a pirate ship. As you can tell, that's just what the planks are giving, you know? And they have a statue of Chapel Roan right up front. She looks so good. She typically doesn't like to get her picture taken, but girl, I said, you're posing, girl, so I'm gonna take your picture, Chapel Roan. And this is a shell warehouse where they sell tons of shells, including these big conch fritter shells. Yeah, did you hear what she said about you? I know, it was so crazy. I thought she was a girl's girl, but it turns out she's just like everyone else, and I'm really disgusted by her. here. And there's some different muscles and tendons and tenderloins and all the different shells you can think of. And then they also have like dangling shells and shells that are glued to a wall, just like the sofa cushion. Oh my God, is that a chicken? Hi. Hello, future tender and future rotisserie. Work, work, serve, walk, 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 living. Oh, okay, she said it. Girl, I'm out. Put me in prison. Choo choo, come on, Polar Express. More like Key West Lime Pie Express. Girlies, I'm loving it here. I feel like I'm in a theme park. Like a really old one that was just abandoned, but now people came back. So I was gonna use Google Maps to get to the Sloppy Joe place, but honestly, I feel like my life is gonna lead me there. I feel like it's destiny, so I'm just going to arrive when I arrive. I'm gonna see it when I see it, and I'm having fun exploring. This is such a blast. I have to explore more. I have to get over my fears. That's a CVS. There's a CVS in this theme park. Okay, and it kind of fits the theme. Just. And there was this restaurant that was called Two Friends. And right when I was filming it, two friends riding on a bike just flew by. Oh my gosh, she just had babies and I just saw her. That was quick. Mama really pushed them out. I just saw a ghost tour, like trolley type thing. And it reminded me, people have told me that Key West is haunted. There's a lot of ghosts here, a lot of demons, a lot of ghouls and goblins. And I know a lot of you probably want me to go on a ghost tour, but did you see what happened last night with the devil's food cake? He's scared of me. He runs when I'm in sight. So I don't think I would see any, sightings, any spottings of these spirits. They're threatened by my light. Oh my God, Santa, sir, you're in public. I don't think we should have our hidden valley just opened up to the world like that. Oh my gosh, guys, after the Sloppy Joe, I might have to try a slice of key lime pie. There's a whole pie store. And I'm not even that into key lime pie, but when in Key Lime West, you eat the pie. So I'm gonna come back here probably. Oh, look, there it is. Oh my gosh, Faye led me here. Yeah, I did use Google Maps, but it's okay. I didn't want to get lost. I'm not gonna risk it. I love the font they chose for the sign. It's giving Notes app. There was a live singer performing. She was incredible. The decor was eating. It was giving fish. And it was not nearly as sloppy as I thought it would be. It was actually quite clean. And there was no meat dripping off the walls. So that's a win. This is the menu. So they have lots of options, but I was on a mission. I was there to get messy, girl. Hi, girlies. So it's really loud in here. This diva is singing live music and she's so talented, but I literally cannot record audio because the speakers are so loud and my eardrums are banging around. So I'm going to type all my thoughts and voiceover Timmy from the future is going to read them. He's so much more beautiful than I. Girl, I didn't write that. Even though I cannot speak like Ariel, I'm used to it because I was born with a stutter, which I'm overcoming, and I have been for the past 100 videos. Okay. Anyways, I got a Sloppy Joe and Cajun fries. I got the original Sloppy Joe because it's their main sandwich, and also I want to taste Joey in his most basic form. What a man. He might be sloppy, but he's my slob. Anyways, I'm gonna eat now. Let's first try my Cajun fries. Okay, girlies, I'm disappointed, to be quite honest. Like Ella Enchanted, she's so honest. No, wait, she has to obey orders. The fries taste fresh, and I'm thankful for that. But they are very, very simple fries. Typical normal cut fries between a shoestring and a steak fry. I'm gonna call this a sirloin shoe fry. My main issue is that the Cajun seasoning is just thrown on top, not mixed, and there is no wetness to adhere the seasoning to the fry, so it doesn't feel cohesive. I would offer the grease from my nose, but I fear it would make the fries taste too rich. Ew, Timmy, that's disgusting. Don't burp. Thankfully, no one heard it thanks to this amazing, talented singer. The Cajun seasoning is strong and does have some heat, but overall, it's not giving what it needs to, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Ouch. I wanted a 10 out of 10 fry real bad. Next up, we got Zaddy Joey. Let's try it, girlies. Oh no. Oh no! I was so excited for this. I thought it would make me even more of a man, which, like Elphaba with a beard. But I'm not really a fan. Maybe I'm the problem, you know? Maybe I'm so used to eating the garbage sauce from a can. But to me, that is so much more flavorful than this. This is much less flavorful. It tastes like meat in a very simple sweet tomato sauce with too many green peppers. It's like half green peppers, half meat. This is a sloppy, yeah. That's me using my half Cuban side to pronounce it. Sloppy. It needs more tanginess and more savoriness. It's very one note, and the pickles are sweet too, which just makes the sweetness over the top. A lot like my personality, but I know you guys love me for me. I'm very sad to say it's a 3 out of 10. I cannot describe the depths of despair that my soul is currently in. I feel like Bella when Edward left, because the Volturi, they saw his sparkling skin. And Alice, where are you? I can't hear you. Jacob? So we are now at the key lime pie store that we passed by earlier. It's really cute. This is the menu up close. And guys, they were featured on Food Network. Welcome to Donald's Rabbits and Dolls. My name is Graffieri. So I ended up getting the key lime pie. Just a simple one. It's like a mini little personal sized pie.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Is this thing on? It feels so good to speak. Every kiss begins with K. The best part of waking up is Stanley steaming your couch. What? Anyways, this little pie looks amazing. I don't know if it's fresh because it says keep frozen and it's in like a selling kind of container, but I'm so excited. I'm sure it's authentic. I'm sure there's real lime in it. Now, let's just address the elephant in the room. Hi, Timmy. Lunch was not what I expected, right? Was it disappointing? Yes. Am I upset by it? Completely. And you did it at my birthday dinner, but I'm grateful. I got a meal out of it. Let's just hope that this key lime pie is that girl. The crust looks very crumbly. I like that. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. Recently, I've seen some parodies of taste testers and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared to try this. I always say that. It was so accurate. And then the hook finger, they're always like, And I think I've done that before. I'm like, arg, matey. Anyways, let's try this. Oh, the texture. Oh my gosh, it looks like it has a very whipped cream kind of vibe. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do the hook finger, so I had to do something else. Oh my god. I'm really not a big key lime pie person. I'm really not. But maybe I am now. Maybe I just needed the authentic lime that was locked in the door, so it needed the key. The texture reminds me of the Philadelphia cheesecake filling in a bucket. Have you had that? No. Just me. I ate the whole thing. It's fine. So it's almost like a whipped cheesecake texture. Very airy, but still rich. And the flavor is very sweet, not too sweet. And it has a hint of sourness from the lime, but it's not too sour. I hate key lime pies that are too sour. Am I eating a box of citric acid or a pie? Exactly. This has the perfect balance. And there's also a slight sour cream flavor in there that I've never tasted in a key lime pie. I wonder if that's in there. Daisy, is that you? I see your dollop, sis. You can see mine too. I think my favorite part is the crust. The crust tastes like shortbread crumbs mixed with macadamia nuts. I don't know if it's macadamia nuts, but it might be. It's incredible. 10 out of 10. I'm shook. I'm resisting eating the whole thing right now. The day is looking up. You know, I've had a great time in Key West. I love the vibe. Wow. Stick a key in me. I'm done.
I don't know what this building was, but there were tons of motorcyclists right outside of it, so I'm assuming it's a leather jacket store. I was really loving Key West more and more the more time that I spent there, and I came across this gorgeous tree that I'm sure is like 8,000 years old. I don't know where I'm going. Is this like a residential place? I mean, it's open. Let's just go in. What is it? Truman Little White House? Like Little House on the Prairie? Are they like making Little House on the Prairie presidential? And this is a gorgeous fountain that I felt like filming. I don't see the Little White House, but it must be so little that the human eye is like, girl, where is it? Oh, there it is, I think. Hello. I expected it to be smaller, like the size of a grain of rice. Oh my gosh, Charlotte. I love your work. I love your web art. There's a location that is like a landmark situation type deal type moment that is literally 90 miles from Cuba. Like you can kind of look in the distance and maybe see it. I don't know. A lot of you know I'm half Cuban. I don't really like talk about it much just because it's a personal topic to me. But I was like, you know what? Let me just go. It's a 20-minute walk. I'll get my steps in and I'll stand 90 miles from my home country, even though I've never been there. So I just kept walking and walking until I came across a chicken and an iguana. That sounds like a joke waiting to happen. And then I passed by another chicken that was just waiting to lay an egg on someone passing by. And I saw this really pretty lighthouse, had to take a video of that. And then someone was barbecuing, had to film that as well. Oh my gosh, guys, the chupacabra exists. Okay, girlies, we have a literal roadblock. The sidewalk is closed. But it's totally fine. Now that I'm a pro explorer, I found my way. I followed the signage and I trusted my gut, which is full of really good microbes. And I made it, girlies, look at that. Now there was a massive line to take a picture with it, so I decided not to. And who would have taken the picture for me? Who? But as you can see, the big sign says 90 miles to Cuba. And there's also a really pretty pier that goes out to the ocean so you can get even closer to Cuba. I feel my history. I can smell it. I smell de frijoles, de puerco, de arroz con pollo. I smell it all. Wow, this was so worth the 20-minute walk in the heat. What's that ball back there? Epcot? Are we that close to Orlando? There's a lot of people, but I really want to show my ancestors the bend and snap.
We bend and snap. Works every time. Okay, let's go.
And then I went back to the ship, but it was a great time. The sun is setting on the sea. I am smiling with so much glee. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to eat.
Okay, girlies, so I'm wearing my pants already. I don't even know what the dress code is of this place, but I'm just gonna wear them every night. Cause Celebrity has higher standards than other cruises. When I go on Carnival, they're like, wear shorts, wear flip-flops, show off your ingrown toenails, we don't care. You know what I mean? But here they're like,
Hide all your imperfections, look perfect, look like Nicole Kidman sitting in an AMC theater.
I get it. So I'm prepared tonight. We are eating at the Italian place I talked about earlier. It's called Tuscan Grille. I don't know if it's pronounced Tuscan Grill, but the grill does have an E on the end of it. So it's either Grille or Grilly, if you want to get all American with it, y'all. So I'm really excited. I saw a lot of different courses on the menu. I'm hoping I get to pick one of each. I don't know what the vibe is, but we'll find out together. Let's go, girlies.
This is it, girlies. The Tuscan Grille. And it's so beautiful. Like, I was really gooped by the visuals of the entrance.
Girl, what?
It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you know what it looks like? It looks like the library in Wicked that Fiyero is slipping and sliding on. And this is the inside of it. As you can see, there's a gorgeous view of the H2O that surrounds us. And the chairs, everything, the chandeliers felt so luxurious. And girlies, there was a real candle on my table. I can't tell you how many times. Even at the nicest restaurants, all the candles are fake. They're frauds. But not this one. This was a real life flame.
Oh my God, girlies. Did you see the steam on the window? It just reminded me of something. Rose, Jack. It was like they were boiling macaroni in there. This place is literally stunning. I've never looked at architectures and thought to myself, that's prettier than I am. Never. Until today. And the whole vibe of it, I don't know, just when I think of the word Tuscan, I think of sun-dried tomato, right? I think of sunshine itself. I think of Lucille Ball squishing a grape with the corn on her foot. I'm sure she did not have corns on her feet. I'm sure. I just said that for dramatic effect. But I don't know, I'm loving it here. Also, I was like, how much of the menu can I get? I was like, I see soups, I see appetizers. Do I get like one of each? And the guy literally told me, he was like, you can get anything you want. And he literally said, whatever your stomach wants. And he looked to my stomach. I was like, oh. And it was just such a generous moment. I'm so excited. I got, I think, 4 different items and then dessert comes later. So overall, we're trying 5 things. I could have gotten 10, but I don't want to be wasteful. Right, girlies? It's 2026. We are supporting the earth. I know we haven't in the past. I know she's been screaming for help saying, my ozone is like cracking. I think it has eczema.
For my appetizer, I got the meatballs. There's 2 of them. And they also gave me a bunch of different breads for free.
I'm so excited. These smell so good. We also have so many different breads and we have more of these long bony phalange rolls. By the way, the waiter's so nice and he literally told me, he was like, Mr. Tim, if this is not up to your expectations, tell me, I'll get you something else. I said, of course. I'm never gonna tell him, even if I hate it. I get too awkward. But oh wait, but on my last cruise, I did send back some duck. But that's because it was duck, girl. It was quacking at me and I felt so bad about it. Anyways, let's hope that we like this meatball.
Bella.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so fresh tasting. Like the sauce is so fresh. I love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I did not have to lie. Okay, I have one critique. Let me get it out of the way. The meat itself is very simple. It could have had more of a Parmesan-y flavor. I feel like it's mostly just the beefy flavor, but listen to this. Get a load of this. I've never said that. Now I have. Isn't it crazy how life works? The meat is so real. It's so fresh. It's so juicy, not dry whatsoever. And it has this gorgeous kind of charred, almost crispy outside that is actually quite chewy, but it works so well because the inside is so soft. So it's a nice balance of textures. And then the sauce is my favorite part. This is some of the freshest, most acidic, bright tomato sauce I ever did have. I truly feel like someone really did smush it under the Tuscan sun. And it's so acidic that I do feel like it would pair very well with a Pepsi AC. I'll find that out tonight. I have to give this a very strong 8.5 out of 10. I'm literally eating the sauce by itself. Oh my gosh, is this how Lady Gaga feels when she says, I'm Italian? Now it's time for some bread. We also have some oil and balsamic here. I think he said it's a focaccia, but I've never seen a focaccia in the shape of a hamburger bun. Oh my gosh, it's like McDonald's. You know, it tastes like focaccia flavor-wise, but the texture is more so just like a typical yeasty loaf. And I'm not gonna make another joke about infections. I won't do it. They affect a lot of people out there. Marmy has probably had multiple because she lived in 1802 and they did not know how to bathe. They used a bucket. So I'm not gonna say anything about that, but I really love the fluffy texture. It's just different for focaccia. I think it's great. So I'm super excited for my next courses and I'll see you when they come out, just like I did in 2012.
And for my second course, I got this soup that has a really tricky name that I'm not even gonna say. I'll let past filming Timmy say it. Let's just call it Voldemort for now.
Oh my gosh, guys, the soup came with a presentation. When it came out, it had a lid on it. And he literally asked me, he was like, can I open it for you? And I said, I mean, of course. And he like shook it. He was like, ooh. And then he lifted it. I was like, whoa, the steam. Now, this name is a tricky one. The soup is called, don't laugh, don't you dare. It's called cannellini fagioli. Make sure to pronounce that correctly, girls. So it has white bean, tomato, and sausage. That's very on brand for the name. So let's try it. It does look soupier than I expected. Not as many fillings as I thought it would have, but I'm still excited. The sausage kind of looks like bacon. That's interesting. Let's try it. Yeah, that's a bacon. That's bacon. Or a pancetta. Okay. Oh, it's great. Oh my gosh, I like slurped it up real fast. It's gone. Yes, you can take it. Thank you so much. Did I say I slurped it up? Did I say that? That didn't happen. No, this is the multiverse. That was a different me. I liked it. I did. You know what? I forget which soup it was, but as a kid growing up, I had this like canned bean soup that had a hint of bacon in it. I don't know if it was just called like pork and beans or like what, but it might have been from Campbell's. I don't remember, but this brought me back to that canned soup. The bacon was quite nice. It really kind of was so tender that it just like dissolved as I chewed, and it added the smokiness to the whole soup. It was a little thick, a little bit creamy, and there was a hint of lemon, which I really liked. It just kind of made everything taste a bit more fresh and a bit more bright. I'm gonna give it a nice 7.5 out of 10. This is good so far. Next up we have, a special kind of carbonara. It has a different name, plus a lemon brick chicken. I'm assuming they cooked it on a brick. They like heated the brick up, almost like a brick oven, but instead it's just one single brick and it charred it. So I'm excited to see what that looks like.
For my entree, I got the brick roasted something lemon chicken. And then for my pasta, I got the carbonara something something. Once again, past filming Timmy will explain everything.
Okay, so since my last course, it got very dark in here. I know the lighting's terrible once again. What, it's my fault? It's my fault. Really? You know, we're on vacation. Your father and I booked the celebrity cruise because you wanted to meet famous people. Yeah, right? That's why. And we haven't seen one. It's a waste of money. And now you're complaining? You're complaining about the lighting in here. You've been a curse on my life ever since you were born. Let's try this lemon brick chicken. It did not come with the brick. I kind of wanted one just to hold, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So it seems to have lemon, like literal chunks of lemon. Let's just try that first. Oh, tastes like a lemon, but like warm. What is going on over there? Let's first try it by itself and then with, and then with the rosemary peppercorn sauce. Oh, Mom, with the sauce. Mama, that's KFC gravy. It's my lucky day. That's really that's really good. Oh my gosh, the chicken's so good. It's so good. It has such a like sweet flavor. Thank you. This is the night of truth telling because once again, I did not have to lie. This chicken is fantastic. Typically, when you get a roasted chicken at one of these cruise restaurants, it's just a dry herb covered chicken. That's fine, but it's nothing special. But this is something special. There's a couple herbs on it, but not that many. It mainly has this rich caramelized flavor. It's like a sweetness that I can't put my finger on. It's not really sugary. It's not really like honey, but it's some sort of a nectar. I'm not sure. Maybe it's sap from a tree. I don't know, but it's sweet and it goes so well with this bright lemon flavor and it really soaked into the chicken skin. Oh my gosh, and look at the dark meat just falling apart. Oh my god. And it didn't even need that rosemary peppercorn sauce, but with it, it just tasted like an instant gravy. And I love that. This chicken, to me, is a 9 out of 10. I love this so much. I love it. Next up, let's try le pasta. It is called the... Girl, this is a lot to say. Strozzapreti carbonara. And it has pancetta, peas, and parmesan. So I'm guessing that this is the strozzetri, and it seems to be a kind of a noodle that looks like a screw from IKEA. You know what I'm talking about? Like those plastic screws. It looks just like that. So, Schluckendorf. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Girlies, Giada's here. Giada's here. She can't see me, she can't see me. Don't look. We had another falling out recently. A lot of you know we've been best friends for years. Ever since before she was Giada De Laurentiis, she was just Giada De La Buy instead of Rent. We've not been on good terms and oh, she's coming over here.
Hey, Timmy.
Hey, Giada.
How's everything been? How's the channel, Timmy's Takeout? It should be called Timmy Trader. I saw you at Domino's.
Giada, this is not the time and place, okay? Don't do this at my birthday dinner.
I was rooting for you. You told me you would only eat
No, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, she left. I knew she would cause a scene, I knew it. Anyways, this pasta is very anticlimactic. I don't like the shape. I realized that they kind of look like overgrown fingernails. You know, like the lady in the Guinness Book of World Records, her nails. But not just that, they're also very chewy and they're harder than al dente. They're al don't. Are you Canadian? The sauce is pleasant, but it just tastes like salt, heavy cream, and butter. And that's it. I know carbonara is supposed to have an egg thrown in there. I don't taste the huevo. I know I look like a huevo, but I don't taste it. And then the little pieces of bacon were quite chewy in this. They weren't tender like in the soup or the pancetta, whatever. Same thing. It's all pig. I've just had much better carbonaras in the past, but it's not disgusting. I'm gonna have to give it though a 4.5 out of 10. Luckily, the chicken was incredible and it kind of filled me up a lot.
So this is the dessert menu. And I got the strawberry shortcake, zabalaglioni. Okay? That's what it's called.
Oh my goodness, the construction of this thing makes me want to build a house. You know I love strawberry shortcake, and I almost didn't get it because I was like, I always eat strawberry shortcake. But this is a different strawberry shortcake. It's a zabaglioni strawberry shortcake. Lumpia? Adobo? Right. If you don't know what lumpia adobo is, look up lumpia adobo Cameron Diaz. It's my favorite thing in the world. I can't stop saying it. And so basically this is fresh strawberries with sponge cake and marsala zabalaglioni. So I looked up what zabalaglioni is, and it's apparently an Italian custard. I love custard, but I do wish there were more strawberries on this. There's only 4 little slices, you know, but let's see how it tastes first before judging it. This zabalaglioni, it looks incredible, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, let me try it by itself. It turns out I'm not a fan of zabalaglioni. Who would have thought? I gotta say, that's the worst strawberry shortcake I've ever had in my life. In my career. It's not just one issue, it's multiple. First of all, as suspected, not enough strawberries. There's not enough freshness happening here. The cake itself tastes like sandwich bread. Like if I added turkey and cheese to it, I would honestly think, where's the chips to go with it? This is just a classic turkey sandwich meal. But that's not the main issue. The main issue is the zabalaglioni. It tastes like a vinaigrette, and I'm puzzled by that. Why would that flavor be be in my dessert. I don't get it. I'm appalled. Now, this is not their fault. This is the person, whoever made the recipe, it's their fault. I blame them. It tastes like nothing else besides a vinaigrette. It's very upsetting, and I'm gonna probably go get a dessert on the buffet. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna have to give this a 0 out of 10. Wow, what a plot twist after a pretty good night of food. Anyways, I'm so grateful. I had a wonderful time with you. La la. It's day 3, girlies, the final day. This cruise has flown by. Actually, it's sailed by. I think I've made that joke before, but it's too good to only make once. Anyways, girlies, this is my OOTD for day 3. What do we think I'm wearing? This shirt that has a blowfish on it, just to remind myself that I also have an enlarged thyroid due to hypothyroidism, and it just keeps me kind of humble, kind of grounded. It's easy to lose sight of real life when you look like this. So on this final day, we are having 2 meals, 2 big meals, brunch and dinner at 2 specialty restaurants. Okay, so it's gonna be 2 sit-down moments. Plus, we are exploring the whole ship, finally. I know, we've been on this ship for days and you barely seen any of it. I guess I didn't plan this correctly, but you're gonna see it now, better late than never. And in the words of Shrek, better out than in. Anyways, let's go start the exploration of the reflection. If I look for too long, I'm gonna notice my massive pores and this dermatitis on my face and my withering away hairline. Oh my gosh, this art piece would look so good with my glue covered cushion. I think I'll remember this cruise the most for its taste in art and also its love of furniture. It's like a rooms to go stuck to the wall. Hello, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna start at... Huh? I'm just like looking around like all the different levels. Yes, thank you. So we're gonna try to start at level 1. I'm currently about to get to level 2, but there's a lot of people like saying the gangway's this way, the gangway's this way. And I'm such a people pleaser, I might just go to the gangway without even visiting the other floors. I feel too awkward because they're like, why is he going to the first floor? Like what's down there? Like a basement? Who knows? Spiderwebs, cobwebs, poo, lavado. Anyways, I'm gonna go down to the 2nd floor. Hello, how are you? Okay, there seems to be nothing down here besides 2 very nice men. Okay, so I can't find a way to level 1. I'm assuming it's blocked off from the public because of all the secrets they hide down there. We're currently on level 3.
Level 3 is where the lobby is, and we already saw that obviously, but I did not notice these long drapes. How do you hang up those drapes? Tell me, did they hire Goliath? They were like, girl, get back up. It was just a little pebble and hang up these drapes now. Of course, they have a guest relations desk in case if you clog your toilet with your wipes. And then they also have a shore excursion section in case if you want to go swim with the dolphins. And of course, there's a lobby in a lobby. There's a bar in the lobby. There's not a lobby in the bar. And this place is called Lumen Hey. I still don't know what it is, honestly. I tried to go in. Can I go in here, girl? Hello? What is this? Okay, I don't know, guys. I'm not going in. I don't know what it is. The door was closed but not locked, and I am not gonna get in trouble. Being reprimanded is my biggest fear. I would rather encounter a spider or a snake. This floor also has Opus dining room where we ate the first night. And now we are on deck 4. Let's see what it has to offer. Okay, we have an arts and crafts made up of dried up flowers. I think I did that once when I was a kid. I think my flowers kind of like disintegrated, but it was a fun activity. Oh, and what is this? This is an area for the men. This is called Cellar Masters. And as you can see, it smells like Old Spice in here. Or should I say, as you can smell with your hairy man nostrils. This room is so alpha, you know? All this different leather and wood and cedar oaks. This is a lot like my man cave back home. Tammy set up my man cave so nice. She said, hubby, I know a man needs his time alone with his buddies, so I'm gonna make you this whole cave. She really is the best wife any daddy could ever ask for. What's up with my elbow? Do I have 2 elbows? Oh, girlies, it's time to go shopping. Oh my gosh, this is where I thrive as a stereotypical... Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. I almost dropped my camera because they're both just so limp. Wait, excuse me. I thought she was running up that hill multiple times. How is she here? Vecna's here. Girl, we gotta go. This first store is called Serendipity, which is kind of like self-pity, but the positive version. And they sell watches and luxurious things. Now, this is my kind of store, the marketplace, where they sell essentials and also fun outfits for the beach. Because you girlies know I can't get enough of the beach. It is my favorite place to be. I love getting sand within me, honestly. And these are statues of characters from Beauty and the Beast. This is right before they ambushed Gaston and his team. See, this one has a bat. It's like, Gaston, try me, girl. And this is a conference center in case if you need to make a conference call to your business and your employees. I don't have any. I'm a one-man show. So I'm gonna have my own conference call in my head. And this is the Reflection Theater. Ooh. So it's currently closed, but I did take a peek of it when I did my safety drill. And it looked really nice. It looked like a theater, you know, somewhere where people can perform on a stage, sing, dance, maybe even tap dance when they get a little crazy. That's my description, because you can see it. I hope that helped. And here we are on deck 5. Look at the time. I have not eaten. I'm so hungry. Brunch at 12. Maybe not my best idea. If I see a snack, like a free one, I might just grab it and send it to my gut. This is another specialty restaurant called Sushi on 5. I wanted to eat here, but they did not have any lunch reservations and all my dinners were booked, girlies. I'm sorry, that's so scary. I think the crew was like doing some sort of a drill, and seeing all those people together like that in a window really freaked me out for some reason. And of course, there's some more bar areas and another shopping area called Breitling.
J'adore Dior, Charlize Theron. Oh, look, it's the guy that played Elvis. That's nice. I'm happy for him. I did audition for the role, but they said that my hips couldn't move fast enough. And I was like, how fast do you want? I can fast forward them if I need to. Like, please, let me get the role. And they said, no, that's okay. I'm in talks to play James Corden, because if you put a wig on me, we're twins. Wait, I just realized I ran into 2 celebrities. Charlize Theron, Oscar winner, and also Elvis Walmart edition. Okay. I guess the name is accurate. Okay. Vecna's back.
Attention crew member.
And this is a cafe called Cafe Albal... Boleda. Wait, what does that say? Bascio. Okay. And they, of course, serve coffee and some little pastries. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Girlies, I got a snack. It's free. I was like, is it free? And he was like, yes, it is. I was like, just making sure. I got a carrot muffin. I chose carrot because health and wellness, and also it's good for your eyes, and I have dry eye. So let's try it. Sure. It tastes like cornbread with carrot in it. And I like cornbread. I don't know what that is. A date? Maybe. But my favorite date is April 20th. Because it's not too hot. It's not too cold. All you need is a light sweater. It's all right. I'm going to give it a nice, dry 5 out of 10. This is a gelato place called Gelateria. That sounds a lot like diarrhea. But those are 2 very different products. And this is deck 6. As you can see, all they have is the Celebrity Eye Lounge and Helm. This is the Eye Lounge. So they have a lot of Apple computers. It looks kind of like a little Apple store, but like an outdated one, but still really nice. Mama, what is going on? I am shook. There is an Apple store. It must be pretty old because they're promoting an iPod Touch. Do they still even make those? We need to ask Tim Cooks after he finishes cooking. Either this is like an office where like you can get things done, or it's a store. I can't tell. Now this is deck 7. Let's see what they got. Come on, ballerina, standing on your tippy toes. There is a place called The Hideaway. It's all they have here, but it's very nice. It's basically a place where you can hide away from everything else, of course, and it's just super cute. Okay, this is deck 8. What in the paranormal activity is going on here? And deck 8 does not have anything besides stateroom, so let's go to deck 9. They have this game room called Game On, where you can play games with your loved ones. I'm here alone, so I'm just gonna play solitaire on my phone. Now this is deck 10, which has the library. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. It's looking a little off, love. What's going on? There's a real lack of books in this library, girl. Like, it's mostly empty. If the Beast gave Belle this library, she would have spit in his face. Oh my gosh, guys, there was this really nice couple in the library, and the guy, like, saw me taking videos, and he was like, you look like you'd be a really good photographer. And I said, thanks. And then he was like, will you take our picture? And I was like, of course. And we did literally a whole photo shoot. I was like, okay, we can do one this way and that way. And then they wanted to sit and then stand in front of the library shelves. And it was really nice. I felt really helpful and like I had a purpose. Next up, we've got deck 11. They only have stateroom, so let's go straight to deck 12. Now, deck 12 does have the fitness center and these carpets that look extremely musty. Mama, tell me why it smells like such strong BO in here. It's potent and it's giving fresh fresh cut onion. I'm surprised I'm not crying. But this is the fitness center. The carpets in here look a lot better. I think they're newer and probably repaired. And it's a pretty big fitness center, honestly. They had so many machines, so many dumbbells, but also they had the smart bells. And this is the spa. I always feel awkward going into spas because like they're so quiet and I'm here being a vlogger saying, hey guys, what's up? Like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be that person. Now this is deck 14. Slay. Okay, slay. So slay is, I think, like a lounge where you can play trivia. All these nice people played trivia and I missed it. That was the main event I was looking forward to. And this is the outside pool deck. You guys know it's always hard to film the pool areas because I don't want to make anyone feel weird. So I always try to film above people or I try to just blur them out. But the pool areas looked really, really good. They looked very relaxed and it looked like a fun, splashy time, you know? They also have the Ocean View Cafe here. Now, this is basically the final floor. There is a 16th floor, but it's just a deck, and we're gonna visit that in a second. But this is the 15th deck. Super pretty, but the 16th deck, the solstice deck, makes you feel like you're in space, because that's what solstice means, right? It's like a Gemini rising avocado mushing. This is a very nice deck. They have a lot of seats, and it was very quiet. There's barely anyone there. And also, they have a basketball court. Hey! Oh, I'm so excited. I love basketball, guys. This is another bar called the Masked Bar. And then this is another specialty restaurant that we're about to eat at in like a minute, you'll see, called the Porch. It's kind of outside and they serve mostly seafood. And this is a nice lawn area where they have grass, which I think is real because it's not that pretty. If it was fake, it would look much more lush and bright, you know? And this is a sunset bar. The view from here is amazing. You can see some land, some water, a little bit of everything. The best of both worlds, literally. And this is the Porch. It's time for lunch, girlies. So, like I said, they do serve mostly seafood, but they also have some normal food as well. Yes, seafood is not normal. And it's a really cute place. It has like a picnic vibe to it. And this is the menu. Ooh, a la carte.
I love the vibe of this place. It's giving, the place where all the famous people go. It's like a beach in like New York or something. And it's like a cold beach and they all live in mansions. Where is that? What's the name? Bougie Beach, probably. I feel like I'm there. Now, I will say there's no... Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. You can come like in and out. Do not worry about it.
We have the Porch bread made with butter, garlic, and cheddar cheese.
That looks amazing. Thank you. The Porch bread. Oh my goodness. It has cheese in it, so it's like free cheesy bread. The concept, I'm so excited. There's no AC in here. Now, luckily, the weather is not too hot. It's probably like in the 70s, and there's a nice breeze coming in from the ocean mist. You know, it like creates air. But I was thinking, during the summer, what do they do? I see a fan above me, which is not on, but I don't think that would suffice. I love using that word now, suffice. Professor Timmy is back again, but I'm just thinking like when it's like 90-something degrees, do people just roast in here? Also, it's mostly seafood. So are they just like sweating into their lobster roll? They're like, wow, this lobster is actually really juicy. Oh, it's my own liquids.
Mama, I had to get a close-up of this gorgeous cheesy bread. Oh, look at the garlicky chunks. I just want it to get stuck in my tooth right now.
Let's dig into this. It's hot. Oh my, look at inside. Oh my God. Oh. This is incredible. This is the freshest, most fluffy bread you could ever have. And it's filled with this like garlic butter and cheese. But what's interesting is all of that kind of just mixes together into this decadent goop, and it's salty and flavorful, and it goes so well with the hot, fluffy bread. It's fantastic. It has so much garlic in it though. So if you're a vampire, I would say watch out, and also take care of yourself because there's a lot of garlic floating around everywhere. I'm gonna give that 10 out of 10. Perfect start to my meal.
For my first appetizer, I got the Asian sesame wings.
Okay. You know, I love the presentation. I'm just a little surprised they have their toes just sticking out like that. And for free too. It's kind of crazy in this day and age. So these are Asian sesame wings. I got them because I feel like I've had so many buffalo wings. I've had so many barbecue wings. It is time to change it up and just add more culture into our lives. Because you guys know I'm an uncultured swine, but I'm an uncultured swine that tries to learn every day of his life. Okay, wow, that's sticky. That is sticky. That looks like saliva. Okay. Oh. Honestly, that's a great low handle. I feel like I'm riding a bike. Okay, they're not bad. I hate them, but they're not bad. I'm just kidding, I don't hate them. I just felt like being extra hateful, because I never am. I'm always a good person. Might as well change it up sometimes, you know? So I do think these are a bit easier to eat than other wings because of the index finger just pointing out of it. But I gotta say that the meat quality to me is not the worst I've had, but it's not the best. I do feel like there's a gooey vibe to it that should not be here. I'm a celebrity. There is a gooiness that I was not a fan of. It also wasn't crispy on the outside. The sauce itself, though, is pretty good. It's just a bit too simple. It tastes like sesame oil and honey, and that's it. I feel it needs maybe some chili or some zestiness, you know, something to make it a little more tangy, sis. Overall, they're just a bit lackluster, but they're still kind of enjoyable to eat. So I'm gonna give them a 5 out of 10.
For my second appetizer, I got the salad. I totally forgot what the name was, but past Timmy is about to say it. It was very deconstructed though, which I found very interesting.
So I think this is my first salad of the trip, right? Right. Don't look at me that way. I'm trying my best, but I'm a little concerned. I don't see dressing. I see massive hunks of lettuce that I'm supposed to chop. I feel like a giraffe being fed at the zoo. And then we have some croutons, some Parmesan cheese, some sun-dried tomatoes, and a huge hunk of avocado. Maybe the dressing's underneath. Oh my, there's lettuce literally flying across the room. Girlies, there is dressing underneath. There's like a little pool of it. Okay, I need some more cheese bread. That's what I need. It's not a bad salad by any means, but it's once again lackluster, a lot like the chicken phalange. The lettuce is too lettucey, you know? I know that sounds crazy, but it's very thick lettuce. It's very water-filled. And the dressing is definitely a Caesar. It's a bit fishy, but nothing crazy. It's a pretty fresh tasting Caesar, so I'm happy with that, quite tangy. And the avocado's creamy. I love that. But the rest of the toppings, to be honest, like the croutons didn't have any flavor, and they weren't even that crunchy. And then the sun-dried tomatoes honestly did not taste like anything. I think they were dried for too long, and they just lost all their flavor. The sun took it. It was like, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. I need the energy. I'm a ball of energy. I need all of it. So it wasn't amazing, but I enjoyed it to an extent. Another 5 out of 10.
For my entree, I got the wrap. You'd think it would be called the empty wrap, but it's not. It's called something else, and it came with a side of chips.
I don't want to judge a book by its cover, and I don't want to judge a wrap by its tortilla. But I don't know, I've seen better looking wraps at many places like Publix, maybe even Walmart, even Subway. I like Subway sometimes. I'm trash. What can I say? This just doesn't look that full. It looks kind of empty. I don't know. Anyways, it has roast turkey. Love that. I'm gonna take a good nap later. Black Forest ham. I love being in the forest, climbing trees on Edward's back. Jack cheese. So not cheddar jack, not pepper jack, just jack. What about my rose cheese, huh? What about that? And tomato, avocado, and cranberry aioli. Cranberry aioli, that's different. Let's first try the chips. Listen, I love them, but I'm 90% sure they're just classic Lay's. But I'm not totally sure. Celebrity CEO don't come for me. I know he has a lot of power in Hollywood, and I need my big break. There's nothing more to say. They're salty, they're crunchy, and I can taste that they might be from one of those little 50-cent bags of Lay's just poured into a bowl. It's fine. I'm enjoying it. 10 out of 10, why not? We're going crazy today. Now it's time for the wrap itself. Okay, here we go. It's like opening your stocking on Christmas, and it's empty. It just has a few pieces of turkey in it. I want you to see my disappointment as I eat. I'm going back to the cheese bread once again. That is one of the saddest wraps I've had in my life. I'm eating it because it's my lunch and I'm grateful, but it tastes like it was made days ago and it's been sitting in the fridge. It doesn't taste like rancid, but it's so soggy. Everything in it feels tired, you know, like exhausted. The tortilla itself is soggy. The turkey does have a good texture, but I feel like it's lost its flavor. I feel like the fridge sucked it out. The tomato's extremely soggy. The avocado is just complete mush at this point, and I cannot taste the cranberry aioli. It is basically a flavorless, soggy mess. I'm gonna have to give that a 1 out of 10. What in the world?
For my dessert, I got the lamington cake with a side of coffee crema.
I know what you are. You're a creation of Mary, another one. After Mary created the cottage pie, she felt so empowered that she was like, you know what? Let me make a dessert too, named after my wonderful lambs, and she came up with the Lamington cake. This is it. Now, I think Lamington is an Australian cake. Correct me if I'm wrong, so August Mary was from down under. That's a new piece of lore I did not know until this moment, so let's see how it is. It seems like chocolate, coconut, things like that. Ooh, with a sponge cake in the middle. Let's first try by itself and then with the coffee cream. Let's try with the coffee cream. She can go. You know, I don't want to speak badly about this because I think it's angel food cake and I don't want him to get mad. Thank you so much. But it's not that good. It tastes like the most basic flavorless sponge cake with a little bit of chocolate and some coconut shreds, and that's it. And then the coffee cream tastes like a coffee with creamer. This was probably the worst meal out of all the meals I've had here. But the service was fantastic. I'm just talking about the flavors. I'm gonna have to give this a 3 out of 10. Well, we have one meal left. It's at the Bonjour restaurant, and I will see you then. Hopefully, it will redeem this experience. Oh my goodness, girlies. Right after filming, one of the employees asked me if he could be in my vlog. He was like, "Are you a vlogger?" And he was like, "What's your channel?" And he got so excited. So I filmed a little clip with him, and I was so awkward, but he was so sweet. And his name is Lloyd.
Hello, welcome to Celebrity.
Yeah.
My name's Lloyd, and here's what's your channel?
Timmy?
Timmy. Timmy. Yeah. I hope that you like our food.
Yes, thank
You
you.
enjoy our celebrity cruise.
Thank you for saying hi.
You're very welcome.
Yes.
And please like, share, and
Oh,
subscribe.
thank you. Thank you for that. You're so nice. Thank you. And I just want to say, I know I didn't like the food, but that's not Lloyd's fault, okay? I was just honest about my taste buds. He's wonderful, and I had amazing service the whole time. Hello, girlies. I come to you in casual attire today because I realized I've been in luxurious fancy clothes this whole video and I need to maintain a bit of relatability. It's part of my brand. I'm about to get changed though because we are gonna go eat at the final meal of the trip, girlies. It's been so wonderful and we're definitely gonna end it with an interesting feast. This is a French restaurant. What's it called again? It's like called something with an M, like No, it's not called that. It's called Murano, which translates to a famous island in the Venetian lagoon. Oh, so that's what that means. We're going to a lagoon. I'm gonna bring my goggles. Now, I'm nervous because I booked this without looking at the menu. For some reason, I'm just irresponsible like that. And I checked out the menu today and I saw that the food is really fancy. But you know when food is so fancy that it sounds disgusting and vile? That's what's going on here. I'm seeing duck, I'm seeing lamb, I'm seeing venison. Who even is she? Miss Venison? That sounds like a competition in Kentucky or something. I'm grateful to be going. I'm trying to be excited, but you know, there's a lot of high-end food that's nasty. Like kings and queens eat duck fat. That's why I'm not a king or a queen. I'm a princess, but I'm sure we'll make the best of it and we'll have an amazing final night, right? So let's go. I'm gonna get changed and I'm gonna turn off the camera because all of this is only for Tammy's eyes. All of this.
Ay, Marano. The front doors kind of look like an office building for some reason, but inside, oh, luxury! And opulence as well. It's so pretty. The menu has a big M on it for mamacita. And this is it. You can pause if you like. So they gave me some butter and some breads. And also this free palate cleanser. It was celery and salmon mousse.
Girly. Oh my gosh, it's so luxurious. I just don't even know what to do. I'm trying to be classy, but I have dripping boogers right now for some reason. It's like cold in here. Okay, let me just say, this is the nicest place so far. It's intimidating me. I'm nervous. And also, like, the ship's engine is like shaking the floor. And I'm thinking to myself, is that me? Am I shaking? Oh my gosh, am I twerking? Honestly, at this point, I don't even know. Also, the butter is in a cone. And I think I know why. I think they want their butter to feel above other people's butters. They want to be like, hey, Amish woman churning butter, your butter's not this tall. My butter's looking down at your butter. And we have 2 kinds of bread. They offered me 3, but one of them had these like black spots on it. And I was like, it looks like mold. And at a place this fancy, it may have been, who knows? So I was just like, I'll just take those two. It's a multi-grain and then I think a sourdough, but it's shaped like an onion roll. Very pointy. It's giving fresh manicure. And then this is the palate starter. It's free. They just brought it to my table without me ordering it because I would have never ordered this, but I'm grateful for the bite. It is poached celery. Never had poached celery. I've just had it fresh out the fridge with a salmon mousse and caviar crumbles on top. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of seafood or celery, but when you're in Murano, you swim in the lagoon. I liked it. I was kind of grossed out, but I liked it. You know, poached celery still has a bite to it, but it's not as shreddy and as chewy as normal celery. So I appreciate that. And the salmon mousse tasted a tiny bit fishy, but it mostly just tasted like smoky, kind of like a bacony kind of flavor. And I enjoyed that. I could not taste the caviar. It was in such tiny crumbs. So I think it's a win. I also think that the salmon mousse texture was a little icky just because it reminded me of sugar-free pudding, but like with a bacon flavor. You know what I mean? So it was kind of weird, but much better than anticipated. I'm here for it. Now let's try the cone of butter. Oh, it's great. That was so good. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. I'm so glad I said that because now that sets the precedent that I do have a high-end palate and they know that. So the butter tasted like butter. I'm surprised it didn't have more of a cone flavor, but salty, it's good. I did not like this whole grain bread. Not because it has whole grains. I like a lot of healthy breads. I do, I promise. It's just, it's not sweet enough. It looks like it should be sweeter. And it has these like chunks of either berries or nuts in it that just do not go with the bready texture. I was not feeling it. Now I'm just gonna stick this point straight into the cone. Oh my gosh, I can make a butter sculpture. This is what they do in Minnesota. It's all great so far. The bread's really good. I really like this roll. It has that perfect sourdough flavor with a nice crunch on the outside, and it goes so well with the butter. Overall, I'm gonna give the bread service a 6.5 out of 10.
For my appetizer, I got the tomato and buffalo mozzarella salad, which also has like cantaloupe and apples.
I know people say that art is subjective, but who wouldn't think that this is gorgeous? Who? This is the heirloom tomato and buffalo mozzarella salad. Ooh, it has cantaloupe, micro basil, just like the rosebud in the lobby. Too easy. We're moving on. Granny Smith apple. Granny's made it to the big leagues. I'm so proud of her. And white balsamic emulsion. Now, what is this? There's like this black stuff over here. It looks like a paste. Maybe tapenade? That is definitely tapenade. Olive tapenade. Okay, let's just get some of everything. Oh my gosh, this tomato just burst. Let me try it with this tapenade. Oh, tapenade strong. You know, sometimes tapenade tastes good, other times it tastes like what it actually is, crushed up olives, and that's when I get upset. But the rest of this? Girl. I'm so impressed with myself. I liked it. Work. Pose. That was fantastic. You know, it's like a nice twist on the classic tomato mozzarella salad. I really, really loved the sweet cantaloupe with the juicy tomato and the salty mozzarella cheese and the sweet apple. It went so well together. There was a hint of a vinaigrette flavor, but it was very light. It just kind of let all of the fruits and cheeses shine. And the little micro basils brought more flavor than you think they would. They somehow didn't disappoint. I really liked it. Wow, I'm gonna give that 9 out of 10. Okay, Marano.
For my entree, I did not know that it was gonna come with a show, but it did. I got the meat that is called like, I think Chateau something. It's a very different name that I've never heard of, but he sliced it up right in front of me. I felt so entertained, and you can see me in the reflection. It's all about me. So this is the meat. He placed it so nicely on the plate. It came with some roasted veggies and 2 kinds of dipping sauces.
Currently, so my dinner came with a show. Did you see that? I felt so special. They plated it so nicely, and there's 2 kinds of sauces. What are they called again? Let me see. Béarnaise and Cabernet. I don't know which is which. We're just gonna dig in. Also, this is called the Chateau Briand for 2. but there's one of me. So when I ordered it, I was like, even though there's only one of me, can I get the Chateaubriand? And he was like, of course. And I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Girl, could this feed 2 people? I don't think so. And it has baby vegetables with it. So I'm just really excited. This is so pretty. I don't want to mess it up, but I'm going to. Bon appetit. First by itself. Oui. And now with the brown sauce. And now with the yellow sauce. Thank you so much. Potato. Need sauce. I don't know why they don't just call this steak, because it doesn't really taste like a Chateau Maman. It tastes much more like a normal steak, but a good one. The veggies are too simple, but thanks to the sauces, they taste fine. And they're quite crispy, fresh tasting. Je ne sais quoi enchanté. The meat though, it's so incredibly lean, so incredibly tender. It melts in your mouth. Now there's not tons of flavor within, because you know, it's a big hunk of meat, but on the outside, there's an amazing crust. It's salty and it's highly seasoned. And then the sauces are fantastic. This one tastes like a beef stew. I'm not talking dinty more canned beef stew. I'm talking homemade with wine. Yeah, I said it, wine. Can't get more high-end than that. Someone's classy mother named Cheryl made it. You know, it's very that. And then the other sauce honestly tastes like a hollandaise sauce with a little bit of vinegar in it, like it's extra sour. And I really like that. It's very creamy. I'm loving it. Maranos. And I hope you're proud of me. I got my steak medium. Not medium well, medium. Stop it. Quiet down. Quiet down. You're embarrassing me. I'm gonna give this whole plate an 8.5 out of 10. Oh, I ate that. I literally ate that.
For dessert, I got the vanilla souffle. They did crack it open right in front of me and they poured some sort of a creme anglaise sauce into it.
You girlies know I'm in my souffle era. I'm just really craving air recently. This is called the Grande Marnier Souffle. Creme anglaise à la gousse tahitienne. They busted it open and they put all the cream and glaze in there, and I'm so excited for this. Also, we have the tiniest salt and pepper shakers I've ever seen in my life. I should have used them, but the food didn't need it, so that's a good thing. This is not only delicious, it also tastes like Fruity Pebbles. Soggy Fruity Pebbles. And I mean that as the highest compliment. I love Fruity Pebbles so much. And for some reason, it tastes like that. Like a lot. There's also a strong vanilla flavor. And it's almost too sweet, but not too sweet. You know, it's like, it's right at the edge of that. It has such a light texture. It's almost like a mousse compared to other souffles I've had. Those have been more cooked. This one's like lighter and more fluffy. And I love that. It goes so well with this soupy cream. Oh, also there's a slight liqueur flavor. I really like that. So I'm gonna have to give that a 10 out of 10. I loved it so much. Oh my god. Now that's how you do a finale meal. There's a fire. Oh my gosh, they were just putting on a show for someone, but yeah, there was a whole open flame. Oh, another one. This is chaos, the apocalypse. This is the end of the video, but we're not ending it at a dinner table. We're going somewhere else, girlies. I wanted to film my outro in front of the parasite tree. So girlies, I have to say, I like celebrity cruises a lot. Even though I only saw Charlize Theron and Elvis, I do feel fulfilled. I did think there were gonna be more celebrities, but that's okay. I had a fantastic time. I think most of the food that I tried was good. Of course, there were a few flops, but that always happens. I think the good outweighed the bad. And I think that the ship itself is gorgeous. It feels pretty new. The room was fantastic. I don't have a lot of bad things to say. So this is not sponsored at all, but from my celebrity mouth to your basic person ears, it's great. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you watch this whole thing, girlies, you are that girly. Also subscribe. I love you so much. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Mwah.